Hey everyone and welcome to the Learning Ladder and welcome to my new house. We've moved officially. Excuse me, I'm getting sick. All the stress and everything, I think, or dust. We moved in on the 10th and when we arrived it was filthy, literally. The oven, everything. Gross surfaces, mould, dust. It's just been gross. So I've been spending a lot of time cleaning and I think that might be why, but I think my daughter's also got a cold as well, so it could just be a regular cold virus. But we're here finally. So our first load of furniture and everything was already here for us. So we've unloaded the van and started getting all that stuff out. We've got a fridge set up now, which is so nice. They'd left us a little tiny fridge, kind of like you get in hotel rooms in the US. So we're using that while because the fridge was right at the front of the truck. And all the other stuff was piled on because apparently that was what was supposed to be the best, safest way. But the thing is then you have to load everything off before you can get to your fridge. So we're having to use their fridge, which was fun because every time you opened it, everything fell out. So I'm so glad to have a fridge. It's been an adventure. I'm not going to lie, it's been super stressful and it doesn't feel like home, not even a little bit. Everybody's been feeling really like, oh no, we want to go home, and the dogs. I've been really enjoying the gardens because the grounds are so much bigger here. But even they've been really unsettled. My cat won't come out of her igloo. She's got this little igloo cat bed which she hardly ever went in at home. She hasn't come out of it once, of her own free will. So she's really stressed out. I think the drive was what did it for her, and the car for 9.5 hours was just not good. So yeah, we're struggling. But then the thing was, which was just the icing on the cake, is if you remember I told you about our internet and it was really bad here, and we contacted a company which was local to the area who said that they would do air fibre, and I gave them our postcode and address and everything, and they checked it and they said, yeah, definitely you're in the perfect area for it, there shouldn't be any problems. So we thought that was great, so we booked them to come, and when they arrived they're like, no, this is not right, we can't do it, instantly, before we even did a signal test. So I feel like they completely wasted our time, and how they have said at the time, we're not sure, we might be able to, but we're not sure. I would have ordered Starlink equipment, and now I've ordered it now, but obviously now I have to wait for it to arrive, and then we can get it set up and everything. But if I had known there was any doubt whatsoever, they were so positive it would be no problem, it's definitely in your area and everything, and they just completely lied, and it's really, really annoyed me. So now I've ordered the Starlink equipment, we just have to wait for that to arrive before we can get it installed. So we have no internet other than phones, which is not good. I just hope it arrives before my husband needs to go back to work. We can use our phones in the house, but I don't know how the signal's okay. It's going to be interesting to see how long this video takes to upload. But he does video calls and stuff, and he needs it to be really on top. So, but anyway, we're here. We did it. It was really hard. I spent so long cleaning our old house, making it sparkly. Everything was done. The curtains. Well, obviously I didn't leave the curtains, but the blinds, I washed them, I did the carpets, I scrubbed the oven, I scrubbed all the cupboards, like what you would expect. I just feel like that is a standard you should expect when you move house, that someone would do the same for you, clean the bath, and just simple things, and literally they had done nothing. And because this house has been empty for so long, the person who lived here died, so it was an executor house, it was ground in dirt, the worst kind of dirt, and it's still filthy. I've tried my best to do the main bits that you need to do, but to be hygienic, but obviously the house needs everything to be cleaned from top to bottom, and I'm trying to get stuff out and unpacked, so just basics. I can't find anything. I've got one slipper, the other one is just completely missing. That's what it's like. It's just really crazy, but I would say it's good to be here, but it doesn't feel that way right now. I know in time it will. It just, because it was so dirty, it was just, and when we arrived, they'd left, either they hadn't closed one of the windows properly or it leaks. We're going to find out when it rains again, but there was a puddle of, not a small puddle, but like a pool of water on the window ledge where the window had leaked everywhere. That was when we first arrived. And that, we're just thinking, oh God, then the central heating wouldn't come on, and then we finally figured out how that would work. So that was good, and we do have hot water. I managed to have a bath for the first time in days last night, which was really nice, although I had to clean the bathroom from top to bottom, and it still doesn't look clean. And I was sitting in the back like this, ooh, I don't want to be in here, but I know I need to wash myself. Oh, I miss my old house, I really do. But, you know, moving on. Oh, we lived there for 10 years. This was natural to feel. I mean, I didn't think I would, to be honest. I thought I'd be fine, but let me know if you've moved and do you kind of like miss your old house for a while. But yeah, looking around, it just looks a mess because everything is not in its place. And I feel like once all our stuff has come, because we've had to do it in 3 trips, I think once we've only done 1 journey, so my husband's gone to get the second truck, and he won't be back now until tomorrow in the morning. And the dogs are still fighting, which is not fun. So I having to keep them separate, and then they're upset because they're in different rooms, and because it's all strange to them. But at least their operation went well. So apparently it takes a while for their hormone levels to drop, and then when they drop, hopefully either they'll stop fighting or they'll just calm slightly, and then I can really work on training with them. But I can't even find any of my training books or clickers right now, so I couldn't do any info even if I wanted to right now. But that's what happens when you move. It's normal. Everything is in disarray, especially when you move so far away. I mean, we've moved 9.5, 10 hours away from where we currently live. So as I said, my husband's gone to get the second load, and I'll finally have just some more basic essentials, which will be really nice, and places to put them, because none of our shelving or anything, our storage, came on the first truck. So I've got bedding in boxes, but I've got nowhere to put it. So I want my bedding shelf, which is on top priority list, and then we've nowhere to sit apart from the sofa, so I wanted our desks and chairs and dining room table and stuff like that, because there was a dining room table here, and from what I've read, they're supposed to leave everything that was in, you know, when you viewed or in the description, and they didn't. They took it. So I never put our dining room table on the list for our essential truck because I assumed that their one was there, and it wasn't. So, but I can't complain because they did leave us a few of the bits that they said they never mentioned, but we didn't need them. That's the only thing. Like, they left us their dishwasher. I already have one. They left us their washing machine. Again, I already have one. So it's great that they left it, but it's of no use to me. So I would much rather they would have left the table, which I would have actually had use for whilst we were getting all our stuff here. But, you know, it's one of those things. I don't know. I thought about, should I do a house tour and stuff, but I don't know. I just don't know whether I feel comfortable doing that. You'll probably see bits, obviously, through the videos. I might show you the gardens and stuff because they're really nice, but, well, not really nice as in condition right now because they look a mess, but really nice as in good size, and they don't look a mess completely. I should make that clear. It's not completely a mess. It's just the grass is kind of wild in a few spots. But yeah, my dogs have met sheep for the first time. So we have a farmer right next to us who has sheep, and I don't know where they go during the day, but they come back sort of mid-afternoon from wherever they've been. When my dog saw them for the first time, it wasn't a good meeting. My dogs are so terrified of them barking away, so I'm having to teach them that they're safe, and, you know, they're just woolly friends, and yeah, it's all fun. That's part of the reason why I wanted to do the clicker training with them, which we've never done before, but I've heard it's really good, especially with nature. So, for example, wild birds and sheep, because there are an awful lot of them around here. And if you haven't guessed already, which I know a few of you have, we are in Scotland. So we left England and we moved to Scotland. So it's been crazy, and I don't feel like I'll enjoy it until everything's set up, and then we can start, you know, looking around at fun things to do in the area. And there's so many nice things, walks, and we've got Loch Ness, and, you know, there's so many nice things we can do, but right now it just feels so stressful because everything is not where it should be, and all our furniture is halfway across the country, and yeah, so that's where we're at, but it'll get better. My daughter was really upset when we first arrived, which didn't help at all. She was missing home, and, you know, she wants a bedroom pretty much identical to what our old one was, which is understandable. So I'm gonna have to get that all nicely painted for her. And I've already got the carpet people coming, and I think that'll massively help. They're coming to measure up on the weekend, and I think that'll massively help because it stinks. It's like, I don't know, from when we viewed 6 months ago, I don't know what happened, but whether they just stopped cleaning it because they'd sold, I don't know, but the carpets are just stinky, and I think the guy used to smoke, I don't know, but I can smell something. They do have wood burning stove, so I don't know if that smell is related to that, and that's normal, but to me it does have a hint of tobacco, and I hate smoke in that respect, so I think that is probably what part of the smell is. So I've been trying to keep the windows open as much as possible to try and air out, but when someone smokes, the only thing that really makes a difference is when you remove carpets and paint. That's from my experience anyway, because we've lived in a house before where someone did that, and the only way to get rid of the smell was to literally remove everything from the room that had any kind of relationship to them to get rid of the smell. So that's what I'll have to do. But yeah, we're here. As I said, I don't know when my next video will be, because it all depends on, one, how long this one takes to upload, and two, how much gigabytes or megabytes or whatever the hell it takes to upload it. But we'll see. And as I said, Starlink is coming, so hopefully my videos will get back on track. But I'll still try and do my 2 a week, but it just depends on how this works with this first upload. So this is my test upload, and we'll see how it goes as to whether I can actually use my phone. But yeah, we'll see you in our next video. So thanks very much for your thoughts throughout the moving process. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye for now.